I am really introverted. The baby of 4, and all of them were so much older, they felt like aunts and uncles. So I felt like an only child. I did. I watched a lot of television. I think that's why I want to be on SNL. I'm going to be on SNL. I went to Catholic school, Ukrainian Catholic school, and I actually learned to speak Ukrainian. I know how to say the Lord's Prayer in Ukrainian. Oche nash tisho yese na nebesak. I won't give you the rest of it. I went to a friend's school after that, which is a Quaker school, and I think that's one of the best things my parents ever did for me, to allow me to go somewhere where I could kind of figure out what my religion would be, somewhere where I could figure out my spirituality. And I wish we had friend schools here for my children, but yeah, and it allowed me to, I didn't feel like I was boxed in by anything, even though I was in church. I was always in church, but there was something about Wednesdays. We would go at the school on Wednesdays, we would go to meeting, and we would sit for an hour in silence, and whatever it was that you wanted to worship or talk to, you could do that in silence. And if you wanted to get up and talk, you could do that. And something about that freedom of expression and this, where you're not necessarily forced to, you know, you're going to believe what I believe. It just, something very freeing about that. I don't even believe I've ever told my parents that. I got to tell them that. I absolutely do. Life, my children, my work, God. I think of life, I think about, wow, I'm going to be 36 this year. And I think about being happy where I am and excited about where I'm going. And I think about not ever wanting to look back on something in my life and saying, I regret not doing it. My older brother told me that you don't ever want to live and say, I wish I had. And I feel like I'm at a point in my life where I've done, at this point, I've done the stuff that I wanted to do. There's so many other things I want to do, and I'm going to do them. I think of that when I think of life. My goals are to make sure as many people in the world know about Avery Sunshine as possible. That might sound kind of crazy, but this is what I love to do. I want to perform for the rest of my life. I want to be, you know, like Lena Horne, who I believe she was performing up until the day she passed. God, Michael Jackson, for that man performed up until, shoot, was it a week before? So I think we can do that if people know about it. And so those are some of my goals. One of my goals. Oh God, painful. Love is so painful, but it is so. Oh, it's like you saw me taking it. It's like that. God, it feels so good. It's so natural. And as much pain as it brings, I am a slave to love. I don't know. I love love. I love being in love. And I will not give up on love. Absolutely not. I'm kind of in love right now. Trying to figure it out. Yeah. Yeah. Faith without works is dead. We can, talk about this all the time with my, being, overweight. God gonna bless my body and I'm gonna be skinny. But if I never go to the gym, and if I eat pounds and pounds of pasta with Alfredo sauce, I'll never be thin. Faith without works is dead. It is not just, it's an action word. Action word. I mean, you got to do something. Oh wow. Going to the Grammys. I'm not actually going to be there. It's nominated. But I'm honored that I'm going to be performing at an event for Grammy Week. I'm going to be with Cy Smith, Yazara, as well as the Eric Roberson, who is up again for his second nomination. Amazing, oh God, independent artist, and he definitely is the king of independent music. He absolutely is. And you know, not only am I going to be there, you know, promoting me, but I'm going to be promoting, you know, all of the independent artists who do this thing without a budget, who do it because they absolutely love it, who would do it if they didn't get paid. If you didn't have to eat and buy clothes, they would just do it anyway. You know, but you know, we got to eat, so we got to make some bread. But God, it really speaks volumes about the music and about the heart of the people who are delivering the music. That independent thing is not for I'll say this, it's for the strong. It's for the strong. It can be very frightening, but it's so gratifying, and which is sometimes, in most cases, much more important than the money, and even being, about the Grammys being acknowledged, even on the level that I'm acknowledged. I'm able to be out there with those folk, you know, kind of hobnobbing, no let off on me, you know. That's a blessing. Hello, I'm Avery Sunshine, and you've been watching Flipping Words by Jodine's Corner. And you can keep in touch with me at www.averysunshine.com, twitter.com/Avery Sunshine, facebook.com/Avery Sunshine. I hope you're shining.